For most of modern history, the tank was the king of the battlefield, heavily armored, heavily armed, and designed to survive almost anything thrown at it. But today, that dominance is being challenged by something far smaller, far cheaper, and far more agile. A first-person view drone, often costing less than $500. FPV drones were never designed for warfare. They began as hobby racing drones, flown using goggles that allow the pilot to see exactly what the drone sees in real time. That same speed, precision, and maneuverability made them ideal for combat once explosive payloads were added. Unlike traditional drones, FPV systems are manually flown at low altitude, often weaving through buildings, trees, and terrain to strike targets with extreme accuracy. This makes them incredibly difficult to detect and even harder to intercept. On modern battlefields, FPV drones are now being used to destroy tanks, infantry fighting vehicles, artillery positions, supply trucks, and fortified trenches. The cost exchange is devastating. A drone costing a few $100s can disable or destroy a vehicle worth several million, but the impact goes beyond physical damage. The psychological effect is just as significant. Soldiers now operate knowing that a nearly silent drone can appear without warning, diving directly toward them in seconds. Ukraine became the proving ground for this style of warfare, where both sides rapidly adapted civilian technology into lethal battlefield tools. What began as improvisation quickly evolved into organized drone units, dedicated training pipelines, and mass production. Traditional armor doctrine assumed threats would come from predictable directions, often from the front, sides, or above. FPV drones shattered that assumption. They can approach from any angle, exploit the weakest points, and strike with precision that traditional weapons struggle to match. This has forced militaries to rethink vehicle design, battlefield movement, spacing, and survivability. Electronic warfare systems, active protection measures, and constant dispersion are now essential just to remain operational. The lesson is clear. Modern warfare is no longer dominated by the largest platforms or the thickest armor. It is dominated by adaptability, speed, and intelligent use of low-cost technology. The future of warfare may not belong to tanks or jets, but to those who learn fastest how to use the smallest tools to create the biggest effects.